Hi guys, I'm Jordine. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to cream contour. I specifically use the Fenty matchsticks to do so. So if you are interested in learning how to contour, then please continue to watch my video. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is the suede matchstick from Fenty Beauty. It looks like this. So it's a little bit lighter than my actual complexion. So that is going to go on the high points. So I'm going to start right here on my chin. A little bit over my mouth, hyperpigmentation there, I blend it in. A little bit on my forehead, right in the center, right there. Down the bridge of my nose, and under my eyes. I'm not putting too much under my eyes because I'm going to add some concealer too. The concealer I'm going to be using is going to be the NARS Soft Matte Concealer in the shade Amande. So I'm just going to use that with a synthetic concealer brush. I'm just picking up a little bit, and that is going to go a little bit closer to my eyes. So some people like their under eye concealer really bright. I don't. I like mine to look pretty natural, but of course enhance and give me a little bit of lift. So that's what it looks like. So once I blend, it's going to not look this crazy. So the brush I'm going to be going in with is the number 53 brush from Sephora collection. So I'm going to start off with my chin and forehead first. I like for my under eye area to set a little bit. I got that trick from Jackie, I know. You know y'all watch her. Alright, so that's what we do. So forehead. So I'm pressing the brush because I don't want to move the coverage from exactly where I placed it. So you want the brightness to stay where you placed it. So you can see everything is blended, but you still get that brightness. I'm going to use the edge for under my eye. I really like this brush. It's the number 53 from Sephora Pro. And again, press in. So that's what one eye looks like. You can see, bright, balanced. Just gonna blend the side of my nose. And then blend the edges. I'm just gonna blend the bridge. So that is what highlighting looks like. That's what my highlight looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and lightly set my under eye area before I move on to the contour portion. So I'm gonna be using the Laura Mercier translucent powder in medium deep and a e.l.f. tapered blush brush, I believe. You just pick it up a little bit, like a tiny bit, and I'm just gonna lightly set. Now I'm going to be moving on to contouring. So I'm using, again, another Fenty matchstick. I'm using the shade Espresso. So ever since I got these, I've been using them like every day I do makeup. Really, really good. So you can stripe it on your face if you want to, but I prefer to use a synthetic brush. This is the Real Techniques contour brush. You just pick up the product from here and apply it to my face. It gives me a more natural look. So I was picking up some product. And then you want to concentrate most of your product by your ear here. So you have a natural hollow, a natural shadow. You can see right there, I have a natural shadow, and that's where I'm going to place the product. Most of the color is going to be right by my ear. So that's where you want to start. The point of intensity is right there. As you can see, that's where I have it. And as I'm coming down to blend my contour, I'm lightly pushing up so that I have the illusion that my cheekbones are a little bit more lifted. So instead of going back and forth, moving my product around, I'm kind of pushing it into my skin. And then I'm just kind of blending back into my hairline. Okay. And that's what it looks like. You can see the difference. Contoured side and then how much more flat that is. So I was going to pick up a little bit more product and add that on the perimeters of my complexion. So blend it back into my hairline. So it really depends on your face shape. I have an oval face shape, but as you can see, I'm not the skinniest person, so I have a double chin. So I'm of course going to bring that down as well. But you don't have to do that if you feel like your chin is a little bit more pointed, or if you have a smaller forehead, then you don't have to add product there. But just to balance everything out, I'm just adding a little bit here on my temples and then blending back into my hairline. If you need a guideline of your face shape, you can always Google it, you know, how to contour a heart face or a round face or a square face. It'll give you ideas. Alright, so I'm just adding just a little bit more product right here closer to my ear, just so I have a little bit more of a dip there. And the reason you see I like picking up the product is that I can get the exact amount of product that I want onto my face instead of feeling like I'm blending my whole life away by, you know, putting one big stripe. And then under my jawline, I'm concentrating most of the shadow right here on my chin. So of course it gives me the illusion that I don't have a double chin. And then I'm just lightly blending under. So I'm not striping, I am blending under. You want to look like everything is your skin. You know, perfect skin. So that's what one side looks like. You can definitely see the difference. That's hella flat. And then this is a little bit more defined, a little bit more structured. I'm going to finish the next side and then I'll come back and show you what I'll say. So that's what it looks like when I complete my parameters of my face. And then I'm just going to go in with the tip of the brush and a little bit on my nose. So I'm concentrating that right here in this little pinch of my nose and kind of blending it towards my brow. I already have a pointy ass nose, so I don't have to do this, but it makes a difference. So blending it up towards my brow. Now on the sides, I'm just blending down. And then up on the button. Okay. And then I always go back in with my foundation brush, concealer brush, whatever, multitask brush, and kind of blend everything together. Soften everything. Especially the forehead, because you don't want to see that line from where you contour and where you highlight. So I'm kind of just pressing it in. I'm not moving it around too much. So the good thing about the Fenty matchsticks is that they dry down into more of a powder formula. So they do, I don't want to say set themselves, but they don't really move around like typical cream products do. So you wouldn't have to necessarily set it with powder, but for, you know, more dramatic purposes, or if you want your contour to be a little bit more intense, then you will go in with more of a powder contour. Powder contour kit that I use is the Smashbox contour kit. It's my favorite. It's so good. This is in the shade medium dark. It looks like this. So it has 3 shades. You have the light highlighting shade, the bronzer shade, and then of course this is the contour shade. So I'm gonna go in and basically set my cream with the powder. So the first thing that I'm actually going to do is set the contour first, so the darker shade. And I'm using a number 79 contour brush from Sephora collection, and I'm just lightly pressing that on where I contoured. You see how it kind of intensified the contour a little bit more? And just blending it back. And if you want your contour to look a little bit more sharp, a little bit more defined, then you can go back in with your concealer or your highlighting shade and then pop a little bit under the contour. So I'm going to do that to show you. So right there. And as I'm coming down, kind of lift it up so it gives more of a lift. I'm not going straight down. And with the foundation brush and then blend down. So I don't do this step all the time. I normally do it for like pictures, if I want my face to be like really defined. So that's what it looks like, kind of cut. And then now I'm going to go in with the bronzer shade to warm up my face. My favorite thing ever. Smashbox again. If you watch my video, if you ever happen to come across this channel, Jordine wants terracotta bronze in a single powder so that I can buy it and have backups, okay? Thank you so much. So I'm going to use this complexion powder brush from e.l.f. and just pick that up. And I'm going to warm up my complexion with that. So starting on forehead, just blending back. Look at the difference that bronzer makes. It's so good. Alright, there we go. Alright, on top of the contour, blending back. And with contouring and highlighting, the last step I do is just add the lighter shade right here under my eye to brighten a little bit more. So same brush, the e.l.f. tapered brush, picking up a little bit of product, not a lot at all. And then I'm just going to lightly press that under my eye. See? Just brightens up a little bit. So that's why I don't really use a really bright concealer, because my powder is going to brighten up anyway. So I zoomed out a little bit more so you can see exactly what the finished highlight and contour looks like. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel if you have not. I do plan on bringing out a lot more videos soon. Again, thanks for watching.